Okay, so today we're making this super cute fall floral pumpkin. More fall crafts! Hey guys, it's Cara from Never Skip Brunch, and today we are making a pumpkin floral arrangement. I'm sharing a little bit about fall florals, some of my favorites, and then some good ones to use in your fall decor. Before we get started, hit that red subscribe button down below so you can stay up to date with all my fun and fresh ideas and more fall decor projects just like this. Let's get started making this pumpkin, and then we'll talk about fall florals, the best ones to use, and some tips for styling them in your space. I did a small one because it was easier to film, but you can totally do like a huge one as a big centerpiece. This is a fake foam pumpkin I got at the craft store. You can also use a real one, and you can obviously still paint it and pick your size. So for the color, I went with a white pumpkin because it makes all of this pop, but if you wanted to do orange and kind of a more neutral bouquet, that could look really good too. If you're using a real pumpkin, I would recommend spray paint because that's gonna stick best. I wanted a matte look, and this is like a foam pumpkin, so I used some chalk paint, but you could also make it really fun and do like a pink pumpkin with like blush and white florals. That'd be a fun way if you don't like fall colors like reds and orange and yellows. Still be festive for fall, but it would be really fun and interesting. And then this is a faux floral bouquet from the craft store. I am making this in August and I want it to last till like November, so I didn't use real flowers, but obviously if you're doing like a Thanksgiving centerpiece or some kind of fall dinner party, real flowers would be ideal because they're just so much prettier. So my favorite ever fall floral, surprise, it's yellow, is this little guy. So I called these pollen balls for like ever. I never knew what they're called, but they're actually called Billy buttons, which is so cute, like so freaking cute. Look at this little thing. They remind me of like something from Whoville. They're just really fun and playful and yellow, so this is my favorite. But if you want to go a little more traditional, here's what you should be looking for. So number one is obviously sunflowers, which I don't have in here. Also a favorite, they're yellow. There's some sunflower fields around Denver out by the airport, and we'd go sneak to take pictures in them because you're not really supposed to. They didn't want you like trampling their fields. But everyone does it, and it's like every year it's like a scavenger hunt to find them because they kind of move them around every year. Anyway, sunflowers are a classic fall favorite, a good way to add yellow. They have a lot of texture and they're really easy to style because they're one of the flowers that looks really good if they're just by themselves because there's color variety and interest. Sunflowers are number one. Number two is actually roses, which you just assume roses go with Valentine's Day, but no, if you find them in kind of a deep orangey red or kind of like a peachy color, they look really, really good in a fall bouquet. Okay, the next one is chrysanthemums, which are these little guys. These are best known for the book where that girl has the name chrysanthemum and she comes to terms with it, which was really inspirational. They are great because they're a really good size to give variety to your bouquet. They also add a ton of texture because there's a ton of little petals and they come in a ton of colors. Okay, then another favorite is daisies. These are a good neutral to throw in there if you have a lot of like deep red or orange or yellow hues going on. You need some white to kind of balance it out. So this is a good neutral one to throw in. They also have kind of that textured center like sunflowers, so they're a really good pick. So this totally depends on the look you're going for, but in terms of styling a good flower arrangement, usually that means a really good variety of things. So you want to have floral elements, but then you also want to have other textural elements that kind of add interest but don't add a lot of like bright colors. So things like tall sticks, things like maple leaves are a really good thing to add to fall bouquets, like a stick with some maple leaves on it. If you're going for more of that like neutrally white and green fall decor, which has become really popular, where you have like white pumpkins and then greenery, two good picks are eucalyptus and ferns. They both have a lot of texture. Eucalyptus is nice because it's kind of a muted green, so it's not like a bright, lively green. It's a little more muted, so it kind of adds a touch of greenery to that neutral decor, but not too bright. So those are all my favorite fall florals. I can't wait to see how you style them in your space. And if you make this cute pumpkin vase, be sure to share it on social media. Either tag me in your Instagram stories or use hashtag Never Skip Brunch so I can show it off, because I'd love to see your interpretation and what you come up with. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up down below and then hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all my fun and fresh ideas and more fall decor projects just like this. Bye!